How many hours a day do you lose to doom scrolling? Round and round in circles, making no progress. Stuck in a rut. Every week feels the same. You hope something will change. If you do nothing, nothing changes. You don't have a time problem. You have a system problem. Now it's not all that doom and gloom. I actually have the ideal solution that might just be your escape route. One single platform that offers unlimited possibilities for you to make serious money. So how much money exactly? Well, that's up to you really. It depends on how hard you really want it. I can't decide that for you, but I can give you the tools to make it happen. So instead of doom scrolling, why not put these hours to work for you? Alright, so here's exactly how this works even if you've got a full-time job. You find a small business, so let's say for instance a plumber, an electrician, a hairdresser, a roofer. So basically any local business who misses calls. They're always on site, they're always busy, they're not in the office, they don't have time to receive calls. These are the type of businesses you need to contact. And you offer to set up a system for them. And that system, using GoHighLevel, can do whatever fits your comfort zone. So maybe it's automated appointment reminders, email follow-ups, collecting reviews, chasing payment, create sales funnels for them, or even managing their social media calendar. The possibilities are endless and all linked together as one complete solution. And all these businesses out there, they all need at least one of those services. And the best part, you only need a handful of clients. Each one pays you a few hundred every month. And here's where it gets interesting. It compounds. Say you land 4 clients this month at 500 each. That's 2,000 every month, recurring. Next month, bring in 4 more. Now that's 4,000 month after month. It's exponential. Very good, so now you're probably wondering how much work is involved. Not that much, to be honest. You can set this up in just a few hours and then the system runs itself. You check in now and then, but you're not glued to your computer every night. And GoHighLevel, it's a big company with a proven, tested system in place, so you don't have to worry, you'll be looked after. And that's it. Now if you want to see exactly how it works, I'll show you that on my screen right now.
And if you use the link in the description below, you'll get an extended 30-day free trial instead of their usual 14-day. So simply click on this button here to follow along with me.
Now let me mention quickly, there are 2 different plans. You have the starter plan at $97 per month and the unlimited one at $297 per month. So what's the big difference between the two? Well, this one here, as you can see, you can set up to 3 sub-accounts. So it means you can onboard up to 3 different clients. And then after that, if you want to, you can always upgrade to the next one up at $297, and here you get unlimited sub-accounts. So that means you can onboard as many clients as you want. Very good, so now I need to mention that there are 2 different types of accounts. You have your main account, which is your account, where you manage all your clients' accounts. So this is the agency dashboard. Then you have the sub-accounts. So these are your clients' dashboards, which are all separate from each other. And when all your clients access their own account, they will see everything with your own branding. So step number 1 is to add your logo. So simply log into your account and make sure that you are in the agency dashboard. If you're not here, simply use this function here to switch from one account to the other. And right here, as you can see, you can add a brand logo. So you can either click on this link or you go to settings and then you go to company, go to white label, and here you can upload your logo. Very good. And once done, it will show immediately as part of your own branding. Now let me show you how easily you can onboard a new client. And for this, we need to create a sub account. So again, you can use the setup wizard here, so create a new sub account, or you can go right here by the side in the menu section, and from here, create a sub account. And now you can select a snapshot template. So these are ready-made settings that will save you a lot of time. And as you can see, they're broken down by type of industry. So automotive here, you have beauty and fashion, travel and hospitality, and so on and so on. So let's say we're going to look maybe for a plumber, okay? There you go. So we have home services, plumber. So we're going to select this and continue. So maybe they're already on Google Maps, you can simply type their name here. So I'm just going to type Plumber Dublin. As you can see, it's giving me a few different options. So let's take this one here as an example. And if this is your client, simply click on this and continue, or you can add them manually. Enter your client details and then simply add sub-account. And there you go. Now we have JD Plumbing as a sub-account. And now we can start configuring our client's account based on their own requirements simply by clicking on Switch to sub-account. And now you have access to your client's dashboard. And as you can see, you can configure everything here by the side. So now, as you can see, there's quite a lot of different services and features available. So this might seem a little bit overwhelming, especially if this is your first time using GoHighLevel. So let me break this down in the simplest possible manner so you'll understand exactly how these services are connected together. So first, we have our CRM system, which stands for Customer Relationship Management. So this is your contacts and opportunities. Then we have all the marketing features, including website, store, funnels, blogs, surveys, quizzes, and even WordPress. All the conversation and reputation management. So that's all your reviews where you can connect your Google business profile. Then we have everything related to sales. So with your calendar where you can see all your appointments and again, opportunities as well. And then we have payment. So this is where you manage all your invoices, your subscriptions, and your transactions as well. Followed by automation. So this is where you can make the most money. For this, we have two tabs, automation and AI agent. But more about this in a moment. And finally, in order to be efficient, you need data you can analyze. So this is where analytics comes in. And for this, we have the dashboard itself, we have reporting and settings. So there you go. And again, all these services are linked together as one complete solution. Now, we're not going to cover all the section of the dashboard because most of them are pretty self-explanatory. But what I'd like to do is to show you the most important ones, especially those that you can charge proper money for, starting with the AI agent. So this one you can easily charge $500 a month and it only takes a few minutes to set up. Well, first, make sure you are using the right account. So this should be normally your client's dashboard. And from here, you go to AI agents and let's create our first voice AI agent. Now, if you have the agency plan, you can use the marketplace and save a lot of time by using pre-built AI agents. But in our case, we're just going to create it from scratch. Okay, so let's create this together. So our business name is JD Plumbing because it's John Doe Plumbing. So the agent name might just be ourselves, John Doe. Which language do we speak? Is it English? Is it German, Spanish? So select your language here and then you can select the voice. So by default, you have Jessica, which is English American, but you can change this. So simply click on this and here you can select among all these different voices or you can look by specific accent. So for instance, ourselves, we're based in Ireland, so I might be looking for an Irish accent. There you go. And for the gender, let's go with male. And now you can choose among a few different options. Now you can have a quick listen as well if you wanted to. So I'm going to select here maybe Michael B.T. Kelly. So let's select Michael here and save the voice. Next, you will select your LLM model. So as you can see by default, it will be GPT-4, which is recommended. As you can see, there's a small cost attached to it of just 2 cents per minute, which is not too bad, to be honest, And then here, your initial message. So for instance, hey, you have reached JD Plumbing. How can I help you today? So after this, click next. And here's where it becomes really important. This is your knowledge base. So this is all the information they should know about your business and also what you want your AI to be doing. Is it booking an appointment? Is it taking details, take their phone numbers or something like that? Or most likely you don't have a knowledge base initially, so you can create a new one. And here you can add all your sources. So let's add one together here. So I'm just going to enter my name here in the description. Let's create. And now we're going to add our sources. So this is a very advanced system. As you can see, you can crawl a website. You can add FAQs, rich text, tables, or upload a file. So let's use the web crawler, okay? So I found a website here online, Dublin Plumbing Services. So let's use that website as an example. So web crawler, exact URL. So let's enter this and let's extract the data. Very good. So all the data have been extracted from our website. So that means that our AI has been trained and now we can use our AI agent to answer calls. So that's probably the easiest one, but maybe your client has a file that can provide you maybe some text they send you via email or something like this. Feel free to upload that as well. So after this, we go back to our AI agent and let's finalize our setup. And now go back to Voice AI. agent list and select the one we just created. And now we need to define what are the goals of our agent. So first, let's select our knowledge base. And right here, what do you want it to do? To fetch the name, the email, the address, or contact issues. So let's select the name and the email address. And if you want to enroll even more complex tasks, you can trigger a workflow when this is completed and then select the workflow itself. I'm going to leave it as is for now and then click Save. Next, we need a phone number. So we go to Phone and Availability. So as you can see here, you can buy a new number. Now you can use your own number. You're going to have to buy a new number here regardless to mask that number anyways. So click on Add Number and then add a phone number. Select your country. And here you have a few options to choose from. As you can see, they by location. So this one is Tala, this one is Enfield, Bandon, and so on and so on. So select the nearest one to your client. So in our case, I might select Tala here, which is in Dublin, and then scroll down and purchase this, okay? And now you can test your agent. As you can see, you have this button here, start a web call, and you get 20 minutes for free, okay? So you can absolutely make sure that everything is working fine. So let's try this together.
Hey, you have reached JD Plumbing. How can I help you today?
Well, I have a leak in my kitchen. The kitchen sink is leaking, so I'd like someone to call out and come and fix it, please.
A leaking kitchen sink can be a hassle. Let's get that sorted for you. Could I grab your name and the best phone number to reach you at?
Yeah, sure. My name is John Doe, and my phone number is 01-234-5678.
Thanks, John. Just to confirm, your phone number is 012345678, right?
That's correct, yeah.
Perfect. I'll make sure a team member gets in touch with you to arrange a visit and fix that leak. Thanks for reaching out, John, and I hope the rest of your day goes smoothly.
Okay, thank you. Bye now.
You're welcome, John. Take
Bye-bye.
care, and we'll be in
Thank you.
touch soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And there you go, guys. You can see this works absolutely perfectly. So the AI agent fetched my details. Now it's going to pass that on to JD Plumbing, who can get in touch with me and come and fix my sink. Next, we have automation. So here you can automate tasks and features, and this is going to save your clients a ton of time. And as a result, they'll be willing to pay you quite a good bit of money as well. Let me show you. All right, so back to our client's dashboard. From here, we go to automation. And you will find already an existing one called Marketing Workflow. So if we create JD Plumbing, which is a plumber, this will be created automatically. So you can reuse that if you wanted to, or you can create a new one from scratch. So let's discover those ones first, just to see how it works. Okay, so Marketing Workflows. And right here, as you can see, you have 6 different ones that you can choose from. So Lead Nurture, Appointment Confirmation plus Reminder, Appointment No-Show, New Sale, Send Review Request, and so on and so on, okay? So let's discover maybe this one here as an example, Appointment No-Show. So how does that work exactly? As you can see, it is a visual workflow in the shape of a diagram. So let me zoom in a little bit, and there you go. So we have the trigger here. So when appointment status is no-show. So if you click on this, you'll have all the options here. As you can see, appointment status, when appointment status is no-show. And you can choose among a plethora of different options, obviously. So what will happen next? So trigger here, when appointment status is no-show, what will happen? We will reschedule a follow-up link. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, you have all the details and so on. And this is the content of the email. Hi, and then the contact name. Sorry, you weren't able to make our showroom visit. Let's get you rescheduled. And then the link, obviously, And then after this, what will happen? Well, we're going to send a text messages as well. So this is the content of the text message. And then we're going to wait an extra day. And after this, we're going to send a final text message. And then after this, if there's no feedback and no reply, obviously that's the end. We're going to leave it at that. You don't want to pasteurize people either. But this is a nice way to rekindle your customer who might have been missing an appointment. And this is one way of doing it. Now, again, like I said, we can create everything we want from scratch. All you have to do is create a new workflow, start from scratch. And just to show you all the options available, let's add a trigger together. And just to show you how comprehensive this solution is, you have everything related to your contact. So you could have birthday reminders, contact change, maybe contact tags, maybe a note has been added, maybe a note has been changed, a task has been added, and so on and so on. You have everything related to your events, so event scheduler, call details, email events, customer replied, form submitted, if they filled out a survey, maybe, And then we also have everything related to our appointment, opportunities, even affiliate marketing, courses. We have all the payments or invoice, payment received, and so on. So you can follow up on this as well. and then e-commerce store, so everything related to Shopify, and if your orders were fulfilled or not, abandoned cart, and product review submissions, and then everything related to your community, certificate, also third-party apps like Google Ads, and communications. You can see you have TikTok here, and transcript generated. Now you also have access to third-party apps, not just Google Ads, but as you can see, you have Airtable, Asana, Basecamp, ClickUp, Notion, Typeform, and Google Contacts. So these are the most popular apps available on the market, and these can be used as well as part of your triggers and the complete workflow. Now let me show you how you can build websites, landing pages, and funnels for your clients, and all of this without needing any special skills. So back to our client's dashboard. From here we go to sites, and right here on top you can select among a few different options. So you can create a funnel, you can create websites, you can create stores, you can create blogs, you can use WordPress even. You can create forms, surveys, and quizzes as well. So all these are tools that will help you generate more sales or interact with your clients, obviously, So let's have a look at the funnels first. So when I created JD Plumbing, I selected plumber as the industry, and this was created automatically for us. So let's discover that together. So let's have a look at plumbing services offer. So if you want to see what it looks like in the front end, simply click on this and you have a complete preview. Now, obviously, everything can be customized. You need to add the logo and change the text here. But generally speaking, this is one landing page that's going to help you funnel inquiries and leads for your client. So this is basically what it looks like. And obviously, you can customize everything here by editing this. Now, this funnel is a 3-step funnel. As you can see by the side, you have schedule appointment and thank you. So once they click on the claim your discount button here, they'll be redirected to this step here where they can book an appointment. And once they've done so, they'll be redirected to the thank you page. Now, let me show you how this works for websites. So clearly that's a big one, but because a website is the main thing that people will go and visit for any business, you could have this link directly to your contacts, your calendars, your conversation, your reviews, and so on and so on. So it's an all-in-one solution. So let's discover this one here. Again, when I created JD Plumbing, I selected plumber as the industry, and this was created for us automatically. So you get the website done for you immediately without no additional effort from you. So let's click on this and let's have a quick look. So here you get the home page, the contact page, your calendar, a multi-purpose page, and a thank you page, and also a link in bio. So this is very helpful, obviously, the link in bio for social media platforms especially. So let's see what we can do with the home page. So let's edit this together. So right here on top we have the menu section, a call to action button, the hero section. And to customize the content, all you have to do is to hover on top, double click on it, and as you can see, now you can change the text here as you see fit. So 27 emergency services for plumbing disaster in the Dublin area, for instance, okay? And then you can do the same here with the subheading. Now to change the picture, simply click on it. As you can see by the side, this is your image. This is where the image lives. Click on this, upload your own image, and this is how you can customize it. And you can do the same throughout the whole page. So super easy and super intuitive indeed. Now, if you have a look here at the bottom of the page in the footer section, you have a few variables that will fetch your details automatically. So if I have a quick look in the front end, as you can see, it fetches our details automatically. So you don't have to enter this on all the pages. All you have to do is to use those variables here. Now, as you may have noticed, this popped up here. We don't have a form. You can customize this very easily as well. Let me show you how to customize the forms now. And it's the same principle. This time we go to form builder. And as you can clearly see, we already have one here, but you can create one from scratch altogether. So add form. You can use a template. Let's click continue. And let's look for one for plumbers. Very good. So you might want to use this one. Choose template and check this out, guys. This is absolutely amazing. So obviously you have your details, name, address, street, and so on. But the type of service is needed. If you click on this, you can see you have all the different options. Obviously, you can customize everything, But as you can see, this has been done for us in just a few clicks of the mouse. It's going to save us a lot of time, obviously. So I'm just going to save this as the form that we want to use on our website. And now if we go back to the main section again, and if we go back to our website, we go back to plumbing, we can now add it to our contact form. So let's edit contact us. And if you scroll down the page, as you can see, this is where our form should be. Click on it and select the form. So this is the one here, plumber lead. And as you can see, it's displaying on our page perfectly exactly the way we designed it. Now if you click publish and then go to the front end, there you go. As you can see now we have a contact form on our contact page. Now, I'm sure you're probably wondering, but how do I find clients for this? Honestly, you don't have to be a salesperson or have any special skills. This is what I do if I was starting from scratch. So pick a day a week. So let's say maybe Saturday morning or maybe an evening when you're free, and shortlist a few businesses that you can contact. Think businesses that need a hand. So maybe hairdressers, plumbers, electricians, maybe piano lessons, fitness instructors, people that rely on appointments. So this is the kind of businesses you need to contact. Then reach out in a way that's comfortable to you. So you could send them an email or maybe a DM on social media or simply call in person at their premises. And you don't need any fancy pitch. Please do not be salesy. If you're calling in person, just have a normal chat one person to another and simply tell them that you can save them a lot of time and win a lot of customers by implementing automated systems. So even if you've never done this before, all you need is 1 or 2 good conversations per week to start landing your first clients. And remember, even with a full-time job, you can onboard clients, set them up on high level, and make money while you are at work.